Welcome everyone to the latest episode of Cocktails
with
Queens.
Today's drink is the Tennessee Cherry Bomb, and you better believe that is named after the one and only Eureka, who saw an unfortunate demise and an early end to her Drag Race Season 9 career. This Tennessee Cherry Bomb, you know, as you may remember, Eureka is from Tennessee, right. So we thought it was appropriate to make it not only a Tennessee-oriented drink, so we got Tennessee whiskey in here. You can use honey whiskey if you so choose. 2 shots of whiskey, a shot of grenadine, and then you just basically top it off with Coke or Cherry Coke. And we have a little cherry slice, a little candy cherry slice here as our accent, or what is it called?
Garnish.
Garnish, yeah. So try it out at home. It's a pretty cheap drink to make. Pretty delicious too.
You know, it's really killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because you're getting drunk, but you're getting your caffeine and your sugars.
Yeah.
You're going to be hyped.
You're getting your sugars, that's for sure.
Diabetes.
I would just say that this cherry bomb is the bomb.
This episode was the one that everybody waits for all season, Snatch Game.
Snatch Game.
And this one definitely did not disappoint. You know, there's been some Snatch Games where it was kind of a little shaky, but we really only had a couple duds this time around and a couple really good people. Mm-hmm. And then just kind of some middle of the road, but still good supporting characters.
Yeah. I had a few favorites this episode. One that definitely stuck out to me was Nina Bonina. I thought she did an awesome job doing Jasmine Masters. I thought it was hilarious, like so much attitude, and it's like the one guest judge, Dennis O'Hara, said that she really, you know, made it her challenge. She did what she wanted up there. You know, she answered questions she wanted to. She was grouchy. It was funny. I enjoyed watching her.
She definitely embodied Jasmine.
She did, and I don't always like when they do past queens.
I have never liked when they do past queens.
I mean,
this is the only time it's been successful in my opinion.
Kind of jumping over, Aja did Alyssa Edwards, which I didn't love it. I thought it was like so similar to when Violet Chachki did Alyssa Edwards, like
the mannerisms were there, but there was no humor.
The mannerisms were the same that Violet had done, which I get it, you're impersonating the same person, but still, there would be a different take on it I expected, so I don't know, I didn't live for hers, but she got through too, so. Sasha doing Marlena Dietrich, I thought that was really funny. Interesting that she was able to make her relevant and current.
Sasha Velour as her was definitely a top for me.
Yeah.
I also really liked, I mean, obviously Alexis Michelle's was really, really good. Spot on as Liza Minnelli, yes. You know, she ended up being the winner, and I definitely think it was deserving. There were just so many subtleties with her and, like, how it was executed, and she was just really, really funny. It was a spot-on character, and it was really funny, and you know at the end of the challenge, that's what Rue is looking for in the girls.
And you know she's done Liza Minnelli before by, like, how good she was at it. Because you see some of those contestants, and they've obviously never done that character.
One that I don't think got enough credit, in my opinion, I actually think that she could have won, too, if it weren't for Alexis Michelle being so good, was Valentina. I thought, when she said that she was going to do Miss Columbia, I thought it was like, well, how is she going to make that funny? Like, what? Like, how is she even going to pull that off? Yeah. And she did really good. Yeah. She made it funny, you know, just by being, like, so, like damaged and, like, scared and just, like, fucking talk about Steve Harvey and everything, just like crying.
She was really able to stretch that limited amount of content she had to work with into like the whole episode, because I thought she would have like kind of floundered off sooner than she did, but she didn't. She held strong. She held her own. I was surprised by that too.
My worst was probably the 2 that were in the bottom were very clearly in the bottom for a reason, and that was Peppermint and Cynthia Lee Fontaine. They both just really missed the mark, you know.
Yeah, they did.
Trinity Taylor's Amanda Lepore was really great. I mean, she didn't do a good enough job, I think, of really, like, stealing the moment.
Yeah.
Which I think would be hard to do with that character, you know, with Amanda Lepore, because she's not, like...
in your face, per se.
She's not, like,
visually
real
she
aggressive
is,
in that way. Yeah, but she did great looking like her and acting like her.
She did, and being funny.
And being funny. She did a good job of being safe on this one, for sure.
But I don't think it was a safe character to do, per se.
No,
you know?
no.
It just kind of found her in a safe place.
Yeah.
But I do want to comment real quick about Cynthia Sofia Vergara. She did not do a great job, and she did get herself in the bottom, but it was not for lack of effort, because I felt like she was really trying to commit to the character.
She was.
And she was giving all she had. She had jokes, she was getting all she had. It was just really getting lost in translation, you know?
Yeah, literally lost in translation, yeah.
And then for the runway, since it was Night of 1,000 Madonnas Part 2. Since last season they kind of blew it with the kimonos.
Yeah, right.
I was really happy to see that revisited, and I just thought,
especially with the fresh takes that everyone had.
And Madonna's has so many iconic looks, like, she definitely deserved to be represented more than freaking some kimonos.
So what was your absolute favorite?
My favorite?
Mine was Sasha Velour and Valentina.
Valentina.
I just thought, I loved both of them so much. I thought they were so artistic and just really well executed. Yeah. And that just goes back to me wondering, you know, like, just how many points away was Valentina from getting first place? Because I thought Alexis Michelle's runway, just like they have been all season, was really, really lame.
It was basic. It was a black dress.
Yeah, it was just like a
long black dress.
Leather black dress, like very fitted. It was definitely snatched to her body.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't everything.
No.
I mean, especially whenever freaking Valentina's up there naked, with the exception of like the sensor bars. So cool, so creative. And I just thought Sasha Velour's was just super sexy. One of the judges commented on how it even echoed back to who she did in Snatch Game.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now.
Arlena.
Yeah, with the whip and everything. Just really cool. I really like both of those looks.
She does that a lot. She's really good at keeping her character consistent. You know?
Cohesive, like, and having that common thread.
I would have to say that was probably my favorite too, honestly. Like,
those two?
That one, Sasha's. I liked Valentina's, but it did not, like, give me everything when so much of it was based on her body, which, I mean, if you have it, flaunt it, I suppose. Right. But, you know, James Mansfield could never pull that off.
No, no. But, I mean, it wasn't just that. It was also, like, the stark contrast of her body and, like, her skin tone.
It looked great, though.
With the bars and everything. I just, like, who would have thought to really do that as a Madonna look?
Right. Apparently all the girls were gagged and, you know, couldn't take it, so I get that.
It was a great runway overall. My least favorites were probably just Alexis Michelle's, and that might have been my least favorite. I mean, all the other ones I can't really remember, but hers sticks out of my mind as one that I just didn't like.
What do you think of Nina's? Since it was like a low rent what Trinity had.
Oh yeah, Trinity's was good too. Hers was
Trinity's
very
good. Hers was on point.
Yeah.
Her looks are always on point though.
I think they mentioned this in the panel too, but like if Trinity weren't out there, I probably would have loved Nina's look.
Right.
And it wasn't like you said whenever we were talking about it just earlier. Like it wasn't that it wasn't tailored; it just wasn't as like high caliber. But if Trinity's weren't there, I probably would have loved Nina's.
You wouldn't even notice. Yeah. I feel the same way. And then since we just talked about them, we should probably talk about the other two that had the similar look or recreated the same look. Shay, and then who was it? Peppermint, who was in the bottom. They did the pink Marilyn Monroe, you know, Material Girl Madonna look, and
I love Shay's gloves with it though. The black
Shay
gloves.
Had a
that was such a
spin
nice
on it.
take on it.
Plus, her necklace was like the take on the diamond, the traditional diamond necklace. It was like that full chain-like piece, and she had black in the bow on the back. So I did appreciate the creativity there.
I thought it was a good runway overall, like I said.
So since we were talking about Peppermint landing in the bottom.
Yeah, with Cynthia Lee Fontaine, they had lip sync, and it was a great lip sync. I loved the song. That song came out in like 2000 or something like that, or 2001. I remember because I was in like 3rd grade. I had my little CD player, and I was just like I listened to that song on repeat for like hours, just like. You know, little gay Clayton, fucking 3rd grade gay Clayton, just like jamming out to Madonna. Yeah. It was so good. I'm sure I got made fun of it too, made fun of for it too. But it was such a great song, great performance. Cynthia pulled out all the stops. She just didn't make it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Peppermint really pulled out the stops. She did moves that I've never seen in a lip sync on this show, which is hard to do at this point, season 9.
Yeah, she's a force to be reckoned with. All right, so that was season 9, episode 6?
I think.
Episode 6, yeah.
We'll say that.
Snatch Game episode! Woo! It was a great episode. Nobody really let us down that hard. It wasn't like a bubble burst situation. Yeah. It was a really nice...
It was a pretty solid Snatch Game.
It was a solid episode overall. A good lip sync, good challenge. Nobody dropped the ball too hard.
Right.
It was awesome. Let us know.
The right person went home.
What's that?
I said the right person went home.
Yeah, I mean, bless her heart.
Bless her cuckoo.
Yeah, bless her cuckoo. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who was your favorite runway? Who was your favorite in the Snatch Game? Let us know, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I get an amen?
Yeah, right.
Can I get an amen? Oh my god, it wasn't recording.